Recording. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Paranoid, LiveFree.fm, Sovereignty Sundays. I am outside of the Larimer County Courthouse right now, as you can see right there. This is the building where parasites take money off of the productive class to put into their fat pockets. Today is Thursday, July 28th. And I got my third case dismissed for the week today. With me right now is Cecilia and Kirsten. They're two of the cases that we got dismissed this week. Right here is the dismissal slip. As you can see right there, it says dismissed. Cannot prove beyond a reasonable doubt. So that's only one of the three, but we've got three of them this week that got thrown out. I've got Cecilia right here and Kirsten, and basically, real quick so that people can know, you guys got tickets, you guys were co-defendants on the same case, and basically when you went to court, the prosecutor didn't really care about whether you were innocent or guilty of the charges. It kind of seemed like, at least from my perception when I got into it kind of seemed like they were just interested in taking your guys' money and getting you put into the system, which was not what you guys were interested in doing. When you guys got me involved in the middle of the situation, did the tone and the tune of the prosecutors seem to change at all?
Yes, it did change quite a bit.
And you kind of want to explain how his demeanor and his attitude changed from before I got involved to afterwards?
Well, before it seemed like he was just going to give me, a plea bargain. And he wanted Kirsten to do some program that would have cost me money for her to go through that program. And then after I got IC involved, it seemed that he had changed his attitude and that he was going to investigate a little more on the situation when he brought up the fact that...
Don't go into the facts.
Okay.
Just because for your own privacy, I don't really want to display all the things that went on in the court case. But basically what we did, and I'm High C, I also go by Paranoid, I go by Nathaniel, depending on who knows me. I go by a bunch of different names, but basically what we did was we questioned the credibility and the competency of the witnesses against him. This is the tactic that I use most often. It seems to be the most successful, is basically getting the witnesses against me or whoever I'm helping out, getting those witnesses disqualified to where their testimony cannot be accepted. And basically that's what we did. We attacked the credibility of the witnesses. We attacked the credibility and competency of all the witnesses against them. And it really changed the tone and the tune of the prosecutor. And after, what has it been, like 4, 5, 6 court dates now?
Yep.
After a bunch of court dates, the prosecutor finally this week withdrew all 3 charges. And just so people know, when we were in there, the judge in both cases kept recommending everybody to get private attorneys or public defenders. And he said he could not stress the importance of a private attorney or a public defender. And what happened to all of the defendants that we saw go through the court system that had private attorneys and public defenders?
They generally had to either take the plea bargain or plead guilty, and
so not a single
one off. I know that.
Not a single one of the people that paid somebody or got the free public defender, not a single one of those got their court cases dismissed.
No, they didn't.
And all 3 of you, which neither of you had an attorney, you just decided to have me help you with your case. How did that turn out for you?
Great. Save money. Didn't have to put up with no BS. I mean, it was just great.
So you got all 3 cases dismissed?
Yep, all 3 cases were dismissed.
All right. So if you guys out there viewing this in YouTube land or wherever you're watching this, if you guys want to know the attack method that we used, the tactics that we used to basically get these cases thrown out, this is not a a fluke appearance or a random happening. This is what happens with most of the cases that I take on. They get thrown out. You guys, in your case, you actually never even had to enter a plea, huh?
No, we didn't.
So they never even got a plea out of either one of you?
No.
Okay, so if you guys watching this, you want to understand how this works, you guys want to know how you can study and hopefully use these tactics in your own court cases, I would say go to my website, livefree.fm. There'll be a link underneath the video and the video details that'll send you straight to the website. Go to that website, download the book that I wrote. It's called As King, A Simple Guide to Autonomous Living. It goes through the approach that I take on all the court cases that I take on. It goes through breaking down how these people never really have a case against you, and it goes through how, by asking simple questions and by hammering the competency and the credibility of the witnesses against you, how you can have the same results. I won't say that I guarantee anything, but I will say that I provide there's a little baby in the background. I will say that I provide all of my information absolutely 100% for free. I believe that this information is powerful. I believe that it's necessary that people understand this to stand up for their rights. I believe that these court systems are doing nothing but robbing people left and right. And I have found through a lot of studying and through meeting a couple people like Mark Stevens and Tactical Guy 1, I found methods to get cases thrown out and to defend yourself against these parasites when they attack you. I've written a short 30-plus page book about how the court system works, why it's illegitimate, and how you can ask specific questions to get your case thrown out as well. Like I said, I don't guarantee. It depends on whether or not the judge or the prosecutor wants to act honorably, which is not very often, but more often than not, these people are throwing these cases out. Like I said, this is not a fluke. This is not a random thing. This is three times in 1 week we got cases dismissed. And this could be your story as well. So go to the website, livefree.fm, download the free book, absolutely free. This information needs to get out there. You guys need to see this. You need to read it and start employing it and start fighting these parasites back. Keep your money in your pocket. You earned it. You should keep it. And that's about it. I want to say thanks for watching. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you, Kirsten, for letting me help in this case. Just so the people know, did I charge you guys to help get your cases thrown out?
No, it
Not
was
a pity.
totally free.
All right. So I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because I want people to be free. I have found keys to getting your own freedom, to getting your own sovereignty. I have seen it work over and over again, and I want you guys to have this information. I want you guys to have this power. I want you guys to be free. So go to the website, livefree.fm, download the free PDF, As King, A Simple Guide to Autonomous Living. Read it and start living free. There's no reason to be a slave. Knowledge is power. Get that knowledge, get that power, get that freedom. Peace.